One of the most common questions homeowners ask us is, how much will my project cost? And the honest answer is that every project is unique. Your design, your layout, the materials you choose, and the complexity of the work all impact the final price. We do provide helpful ballpark ranges on our website, and here's a quick overview of our pricing. This pricing is very general and just a ballpark, but it does include all labor, materials, plans, permits, inspections, all those details. So everything's included within these prices that I'm providing, but it gives you a good idea of a cost for a project like this. For bathrooms and smaller bathrooms and kids' bathrooms, these typically range in the 30 to 40K range. They can go up or down depending on the details and what is selected and the finishes, but that is a good range for a smaller bathroom remodel. For larger and primary bathrooms, they can range between 40 to 100K plus. There's many factors that affect the price of the bathroom, depending on the size of the bathroom, the size of the shower, if it has a soaking tub, if it has double sinks, how much cabinetry there are, heated floors, lighted mirrors. There's many different factors that affect the final price. But a good range for a large primary bathroom is somewhere within that 40 to 100K plus range, and the design process would help us detail out and provide you with a more accurate estimate. But this is a ballpark range for a large bathroom. For kitchen remodeling, these projects typically range anywhere between 80 to 200K plus. There are many factors that affect that price. If it's a fairly simple kitchen, it's going to be closer to that lower range, but if it's a more extensive project that involves redesigning and some custom cabinetry and things like that, it's going to be on the higher end. But there's many factors that affect that final price as far as the cabinets selected, the countertops, the fixtures, all of those details will affect the final price, and that's what the design process is for, is really to help narrow down the price and get you a more accurate estimate. For basements, a good estimated cost range is between roughly 75K to 200K. It could be a simple basement that's just kind of a refinishing that doesn't have any bathrooms or wet bars or anything like that. And then the price will increase, of course, if you have a bathroom in there, or you're adding a wet bar, or there's a craft room. There's many different features that you can add in a basement, and that all affects the overall price. But roughly between 75 to 200K is a good range for a basement remodeling project. For home additions, they typically start around 150K and go up from there. There's a wide range of different additions that you can do, whether you're adding on a family room addition, an in-law suite, you're adding above your garage to add more bedroom space or more bathrooms, you're bumping out the back of the house to extend the kitchen. There's many different ways to add on to your house, and the overall price of the addition would be based on the amount of work and the scope of the project. It pretty much starts roughly 150K and goes up from there. For whole house remodels, this really depends on the scope of the project. This may involve additions, this may involve a lot of redesign. Most whole house remodels are gonna start around the 500K range and go up from there. But like I said, it just depends on a lot of factors. How many bathrooms? Is the kitchen being redesigned or relocated? Are we adding on to the house? Are we adding bathrooms? So many factors are affected during a whole house remodel, but they typically start with 500K and kind of go up from that price point. For screen porches and decks, good project cost range for that is around 100 to 200K. There's many factors that could affect the overall price as far as the size of the porch, the size of the deck, but this is a good range to give you a good idea of what it takes to build a nice screen porch and deck for your house. During the design phase, we work closely with you to understand your goals, refine ideas, and select materials that fit your style and your budget. As the design comes together, we're able to accurately price your project so you know exactly what you're getting and what it costs. Our goal is simple: to help you create the best project for you and your family while staying within your budget.